Hey guys, so we're going to think here about multiplying, but this time when we're multiplying two decimals together. And what is going to be really important here is thinking about this key word of knowing that a multiplication symbol, as you say it out loud as a word, is of. So what we're going to try to find here as we solve is we're going to try to find point 0.8 or 8 tenths of 3 tenths. Okay, so to do that, we want to find 8 tenths of 3 tenths. So first, that means we need to find 3 tenths. So I'm going to use this sort of visual here, and I'm going to shade in 3 tenths. This is a hundreds grid. So one row is 10, and then this row is another 10, and then this row is another 10. So in total, we have here 3 tenths. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to find 8 tenths of that shaded in part of that 3 tenths. So we're going to choose another color. And what's going to happen is we're going to essentially be breaking this 3 tenths up into 10 equal parts because we want 8 of those tenths, right? So we're going to break these into 10 equal parts. So since we know that they're 10, this original 100 grid is 10 by 10, I can take my 3 tenths and essentially divide it up here by cutting from side to side. Since I know that this is 10 units long or tall here, I can break them up, right? So there's three little units in each of my parts of the 10 parts. And we want 8 of those. So we're going to say we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Okay, so we are looking at this portion here, this sort of double shaded with a little blue, a little yellow. In theory, it's turning to greenish. This part here. Okay, and we're going to count up how many there are. So we're going to say there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, right? So there's 24 out of how many? Well, out of 100, right? Because there's 24 of these little sized grids, right, or units out of the whole hundreds grid. So this is 24 hundredths. And if you say it in decimal form, right, if you take that fraction and you turn it into a decimal, you know that you see it as 24 hundredths. So you can use this sort of base 10 model for seeing that what's happening, right, as you're multiplying is you end up with something smaller when you're multiplying a decimal by another decimal because you're taking a portion of what you're starting with.